So I have a real story and it's truthful and people are just what the fuck. These people poisoned me and painted me crazy to try and erase me, to complete an identity erasure and a complete theft of my life. There was already theft from the beginning, but I'm still here and I'm still speaking out. I'm hoping to be able to speak on behalf of others going through this eventually, but I want to be loud and clear. It's not just for my survival, but for the justice's sake, being completely twisted ass backwards, and for the millions that are out here screaming out in certain situations just like me. It's about the silence and sabotage by all these cowards in power, snakes in suits and two-faced friends and doppelganger ties and whatever they can think that they're in cahoots with, and they're gonna get away with their crime and weaponize everybody's love against themselves and utilize my trust like it was just a game. I'm not just telling a story here. I'm trying to break the very chains that have set me apart from me. Do you understand? When you're masked up with poisons and it's happening to you covertly and coming from those that are supposedly to love you, you have things to figure out. I've been being gang-stalked inside of an organized way, very calculated crimes against me. So I'm trying to break through that because I know that I deserve a breakthrough. It wasn't just a premeditated crime, because it was a premeditated crime to murder me, but it's identity theft, it's financial sabotage, it's hacking me in every area of my life, my body, my mind, my home even, and my data, gaslighting me to the point of it being warfare. Along with being poisoned, it's warfare. If you ask me, I have warrior rights in this, and I'm choosing to try and stay to myself and hoping that I can reach breakthrough and hoping I can reach somebody out here that can help me get beyond these physical and emotional attacks. But people suggest you gotta go to a therapist and you gotta go see somebody. Well, I don't have to do all of that. And the other people are the ones that should have to go do all that and utilize their time and energy to go run gambit on their life. I'm tired of having these things run gambit on my life, and I've already gone through anger management twice because of the things that they've done to me, especially Jesse Lee. But it's financial sabotage in its finest, and it's character assassination, full-scale spiritual warfare with the intent to strip me of every right, every connection, every piece of myself until there'd be nothing left but their lies written all over my name. They thought they could label me as crazy while stealing my image, my ideas, my accounts, my vision, my heart. And here's what they didn't expect: that I'd ever remember, that I'd ever break through their gauntlet here in the end. And I'm glad that I played poker face and even felt that I had to play poker face with my own brothers after questions that they were even asking me. So, when it comes down to that, it's like, I hear that he says, well, how am I supposed to protect myself from something that I didn't do? Dude, you fucking did. You're protecting yourself by having your pumped up family like you got these pumped up kicks on while never actually being a brother towards me at all. You know the way you guys moved, and you guys know the fuck well the reasons why you moved the way you moved this way. To clearly sabotage me from ever speaking out at all. Otherwise, what age would I have been doing this at? Getting out of the shyness of being first poisoned up at 2 or whatever age I was by my dad. Fuck that motherfucker. Anybody else in this fucking planet would have fucking taken a machete and gone and fucking chopped him to bits. And then they want to consider that I'm the danger? What, I go down, I'm like trying to go the right way all my life, right? They're poisoning me off knowing the fuck well that I'd be willing to speak out against this stuff, and I'm gonna go down for their rapey ass shit? No. It's not fucking fair to me, and you the fuck well know it. So let's get this straight. because I'm remembering things daily, and I'm willing to speak out. I'm fighting back with the clarity that I can, and I'm calling for action from those around me and those who can be here through the throttling of my posts. I'm sure they're not trying to let this stuff go to any level that it should be by now. But, you know, big titty hoes get more fucking likes for, like, they get, like, I don't know, infinite more likes than I even get views. And their views are just horrendous. So you can see where people's hearts are at. They're nothing but junk. Normal people don't lose their entire lives for working gig jobs, making deliveries, talking on the phone, you know, or whatever. Normal people, and especially like inside of in your brothers, you should be able to trust that you have these people to go to, A, and B, I can talk just fine on the phone. I might have to put people on hold and stuff, but I don't gotta go run into no special room to talk to nobody. I get it. Y'all want to hide that I swear. You all want to hide that I am the way I am. But I can promise you this: I was only swearing as much as I was swearing as a kid because I couldn't stop myself. I didn't have fucking control of my brain because of covert poisonings that these fucking men far the fuck well know that they were doing to me. I know what the energies were. I know what the symptoms are, and I know that it's not just symptoms of mental illness. Get the fuck out of here if you think that. But yeah, something as simple as talking on the phone or trying to build something pure out here. But what's crazy about this is that I've been praying for the people that I loved and trusting the ones that I called brother and friend and girlfriend after girlfriend after girlfriend, all being a part of the syndicate, trying to fucking ruin my life. How about try to live a real life with integrity instead of hiding behind real criminal keyboards, real criminal courtrooms, real criminal corrupted social circles, being two-faced as fuck. And as far as these podunky police go, without being able to fucking do a fucking thing, oh, you're gonna fucking come at me the way you come at me? Fuck you. Sincerely yours. Fuck you. You don't fucking work in the law. You work in the way of determining people's lives, finding out this shit is all you fucking do. And yeah, people think that that's crazy, but that's exactly what's going on here. True love looks like it's being held captive, or it's pushed under siege. And they didn't just attack me, they attacked my truth. They attacked my mind, accountability, and God as my witness on this earth. They assaulted my home, my health, my peace of mind, and my soul. They were staking out for my whole life. Working up in silences, playing like they were friends, playing like they were there for me, all to leave me baited in this place, to push me in this place, to just bait me and switch up at the last second. They know what they did. They watched and baited me like I was nothing but a damn token in their rigged up slot machine. And that's the truth. 'Cause it was. Welcome to Cafe Cage. Just put a quarter in our Cafe Cage performative bad dishes, and, you know, programmed by the same system that tried to bury me under, all to protect these punk ass motherfuckers to get away with their rapey ass shit. And not only that, but poisoning me up. It's gotta hurt them psychologically, physiologically even. And I think it even shows in these stupid fucking cowardice ass men. They'd never been here for me, and they the fuck well know it. And they the fuck well know why. They've been robbing me blind, keeping me blind, poisoned off, stealing away job after job, opportunity after opportunity. So as soon as I figured this stuff out, and as soon as I got through that gauntlet, well, here's where I had the brakes, my friend. And I'm punching on them brakes now. And I'm fucking flooring that shit in reverse from y'all. Because this ain't just about being as personal as it was anymore. I want this shit to go global. They broke laws, they broke covenants, they broke that human code. Brother, familial ties, friends, lovers. And now, when I speak out, I'm speaking out for every other soul who's been preyed on out here. While you've been praying for them, they've been preying on you. So I speak out, hopefully to reach a public figure, from influencers to the president, Donald Trump, who says they stand for truth and freedom and justice. So I'm asking you, can you help me get this message out? Can you help me get any of my messages out to the public? Can you save my messages to your own devices, upload them onto a Podunky account? Just call it Aurelia Albarracani. Say, I'm Aurelia Albarracani on YouTube, and post my content up on that site. And then once it's posted, you can remove it off of your phone. It would help me grow. Along with if you can leave a letter anywhere or a post-it note anywhere saying, Matthew Murda needs your support on YouTube. Stick it on a bulletin board. Leave it in a coffee shop. I don't care where you leave it. I'm trying to grow here, so I'm trying to get other people to help me grow. Where are you at when these systems just chew up the real ones and spit out these bullshit ass clones? Where were you at when we've been digitally being murdered into a bloodbath? Well, I'm still breathing, barely, trying to hold on. My heart rate is not fucking right, and they're trying to go around trying to discover the arsenic. I can tell. Otherwise, I'd be willing to, because it's a fucking crime against me, and I believe it's one of the heaviest crimes all over the world concerning how it's happened to me. And yeah, I really do. You find me another man that's been poisoned up since they were 2. See, tell me, are they still alive? Find me them. I've been searching for somebody in that kind of sentiment and other sentiments of what I had to live through because of this hacker. Any other fucking man out here would have fucking taken any weapon and gone over there. But yep, that's what they're trying to do. Push me into a reactionary state. Not share my love, but definitely ruin me. Ruin my love for what they've been doing to me. So physiologically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, these men are held captive by demons. You can think what you want, but they got the demons of the heaviest kind. And it's a high-tech type of genocide. Spiritual genocide of me. So yeah, I'm angry. And righteously so. I have the right to be angry as I am. Because I was just getting completely dressed up into algorithms and group chats, basically. That's to call me evil and make everything that I was doing evil when the evil was being done to me. They can go ahead and play on both sides and flip the script if they want, hiding their bloody hands. Well, it's plain and obvious to me that their halos are broken. Some punk ass behavior, if you ask me. So I'm calling it out for what it is, and I don't even know if there's any English words to consider here. Spiritual treason, cowardice, manipulation. They wanted me dead while I wanted to live. I wanted to live in love. And they'd never have it in them to be around me in that kind of fashion. No, even as a kid, they were trying to break me down in the worst ways. And then as soon as I wanted to go away, then they're like wanting to fix up other areas of my life. I'm sorry, but they wanted me silenced. While I wrote, I was writing, and I could probably only get out every 17th or 37th thought on that paper. If I could even get that out clearly, because I couldn't reason through a fucking thing, and I can clearly read through all of it now. So, they wanted me broken. They wanted me broken from my words. They wanted me broken from financial ties. They wanted to be broken from anybody to love me. So these are the war cries for the wounded in this way. My Heart Works isn't about running. I'm busting through that algorithm all the way to the top if I can, because I'm hoping that from the street corners to the world leaders that they can stand up for truth and in the way and not stand in the way of that truth. So yeah, I've been creating music, I've been creating spoken work, I've been making public letters, all trying to get help. But you see how people's actions all cage up in the time that people need them the most, including the police, including the doctors, including all these Freemasonry shit camps. So I don't know any other way to say it and suggest it, but I've read enough to know that these people are working in deception, and they're working to take over powerful places just so that they can perform in these crimes and not ever allow anybody to get out. So I'm still trying to get out because I haven't ever been able to live my own life. I have yet to even be able to learn who I am, how I am, find that peace. So as far as Aurelia is concerned with her little podunky paperwork from the law, fuck you, I'd like to see it go to court with you, dumbass. You wanted to fucking play me up for these fucking proxy wars, all to escape from being akin to me and being kind to me and to be true with me. So right now I've been being hacked. They have more access to me and my name and my data and everything that I've even had, even including my own house. I haven't had any peace of mind here because of what they've done. And then even now, getting away from them, it's not like I can reestablish my peace, because they still are, they were still working to decimate me. They still worked to put a chemical bomb at me, or to spray me with a chemical, I should say. I say chemical bomb, but that's how it feels to me when you're gonna see the whites coming around your peripheral and you like feel your heart rate going up. And yeah, it's like you can't, like, I was thinking, am I going to be able to consciously even call 911? And then I did, and then getting a hold of the police station, can I get that recording so I can build up the story that I would actually have around it with my actual brains intact? And they can't even do that. Oh, whatever. Like police are doing any kind of fucking work out here. I'm doing police work since I was 2, and I haven't even been paid, while these people get paid. Well, fuck, give me every single paycheck that you've ever gotten, and then some, bitch niggas. So I'm trying to make it real and unique, and I'm not gonna apologize here. This is my heart's work, and I've been doing my heart's work since I could remember. Ever since I could try and remember, I should say. And then well, I'm erased from my own mind. It's a death. It's a certain death neurosis while I'm still alive. They erased me from my own life, and it didn't stop there. They erased me from my own mind, my grind, my soul's ability to focus, rewind, or find that timeline. And then just when you do, it's coming out, like, not in a categorical way. It's coming out with like the most recent things. Then you'll remember something from way back in the day, and then you'll remember something in the middle, and then you'll remember something from way back in the day again. It's like, and it just looks like you're all over the place. So of course it looks like you're mentally unsound. It looks like you're, like you need mental health help even. So I can understand why people want to focus on that, but that's not the reality. The reality is that the timeline of me personally used to be mine, but now it's not, because now I've been pushed off homeless. I've been pushed off in many places of my life, and then even homeless, poisoned off, and then even in the homeless shelter, poisoned off, and even in the job that I got after working cash jobs, I was getting poisoned off. So it just feels like every breath I take was a tug of war with time that I couldn't see, I couldn't reason with. And the past doesn't sit still. It's just present in the very real parts of my future and in the parts of right now. It's like a haunted house, kind of like a Twilight Zone, where every door you need open is locked completely shut, and it's all being done by someone else's will over you. That's not something you can control. It's just sheer pain. It's shearing me off, and it's possession of me. They try to take possession of me like demons, in the spirits of themselves being evicted from its own temple. This is what it's like to feel like that death neurosis. My whole spirit has been evicted from my own vessel. So I'm trying to call out because it's a slow motion collapse of my identity and a full scope of it being made for identity theft. And it slices through my memories, it cuts up in clarity, and it cripples me in my belief about anything resembling anything that would be my own personal destiny in any kind of organic fashion. What kills me the most is how people know. These people know the fuck well what they've done. And so 44 or more years, and I've been counting them, but like 42 years of it probably has been me being poisoned off covertly till I was able to see the signs, feel them signs, and feel like this is going to take my life if I allow these people to continue any further in my life. Because after I first moved here, I didn't want anything to do with Jesse, and I was telling him to leave me the fuck be. Then he still has the audacity, like it's on sale at Walmart. Some audacity. Yeah, go buy your audacity at fucking Walmart, you bitch. Because that's where you're getting it from. You ain't getting no audacity from the Lord, I can tell you that. Because audacity from the Lord would suggest that in the time that I needed you to talk to me, you would have been out there on the streets talking to me, and not afraid that I was going to punch you, because I wasn't. I just wanted to fight you with my words, and you couldn't even stand my words. Because they came from a place of truth, while anything that you could do came from a place of fear of me finding out about who the fuck you were, and you all. So these people knew me, and they knew that I counted on them. They knew that they grew with me to create a little fake support system, but that whole support system's been fake. And it wasn't until I saw the signs that I wanted to move differently, and still chose silence over salvation. They're not just bystanders. They're planners. They're the watchers. They're the collaborators of this crime. They keep stealing away my heartbeats one moment, and one part of my heart beats at a time. And I wanted to create my heart's speak, my heart's language, my heart's work. Not English. Fuck English. Fuck your education. And fuck all these people do. They don't teach you about anything to deal with money. They don't teach you about how to go about protecting yourself and protecting your liberty from these crimes. They took away civics class, and they know exactly why they took away civics class. And it's the same reason that they took out of the books critical thinking. So they're deciding who I've been, who I'm allowed to love, what kind of peace I can have, what kind of friend I can have, and any other real kind of friend. Oh, they've been determined, if you ask me. Every single last one of them has been murdered, who's had a good heart. And they know that it's murder. They know it's murder in the finest, and I know it's murder in the finest, because these people were wiped out of themselves and trying to figure things out too, at the same time that I was wiped out of my skull. And then coming to realize it, yeah, you come to realize that they were fighting the same things that you were. They were fighting a poisoning too. They don't remember things when they were just in an accident. Just like my son. Like I said in a previous video, my son was set up in the exact opposite way my best friend Andy was. And there's no way that you can tell me Andy wouldn't be here. And there's no way that you could tell me that that's not how it was with my son. There's no way that you could tell me that Natalie wasn't predetermined by the doppelganger fucking family background throughout this fucking crime against me, because Natalie was killed. If you ask me, Natalie was murdered. And all the while, They all wear smiles like it isn't murder in slow motion. Like they ain't watched my whole life break down and then branded it as mental health. Yeah. While it was spiritual sabotage, technological trauma, and gaslit genocide by their own fucking code. Their own fucking cafe cage. Go put your quarter in that slot machine and see what cafe cage can bring you. I'm sure it's much like a fucking Walmart Audacity. Bitch ass niggas. They ain't trying to be brothers, they ain't trying to be friends, they ain't trying to be my girlfriend, they're trying to do this by proxy so they can make money. That's all it is. It's murder for hire. So this isn't just personal. This is a surgical removal of me. They're severing me from my own self, my own spark, my own ability, my own agility, which is a lot of my lyrical values from before in these sessions that sometimes I was rapping and singing for 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever time that I could get to hopefully reach breakthrough. And obviously no one gives a fucking fuck about anything real out here. They care more about tits and ass than they do anything real. So I'm somebody that's supposed to be somewhere, not between the collapse and my own calling from God. I'm supposed to be in the calling for God. And my name, Matthew, means gift of God. So I've always prayed in that way. And I'm screaming into the void now. I've been waiting for God to move in my life. And I think it's just too much. What they already know by hacking me and knowing me personally, that they can't come and face me. Otherwise they would. I know the fuck well why my brother moved to Texas. I know the fuck well why my other brother can't even dare to touch this. And I know the fuck well why 2 blocks away, my own 28-year friend can't even face me. He's a bitch ass nigga from jump doing this fucking crime against me, and he fucking knows it. That's why immediately after the separation, I almost got that chemical attack, and something happened on my door that day. I came through the door, and it was just like I flopped to the fucking ground, and my heart was all like blue 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 blue. And then you go into the fucking hospitals, and then these people ignore you too. I know why. It's called Freemasonry, Vatican, bullshit-ass CIA, Catholics in action, just like my dad raping my sister, getting away with doing every fucking thing he did to my family, the narcissistic crazy making that he did with my mother. So I'm not taking this shit anymore. Either you guys are gonna fucking do the right thing for a fucking change, and go after the right fucking people, or what do? You just create a fucking killer? Is that what you want? It's been a year. I've been screaming out for fucking help about this shit, trying to get help about this shit. Is that what it fucking takes? I gotta go react in order for you podunky police to be fucking real podunky police and do the podunky real thing and fight on the right team? Or explain it to me in the comments. How do I get you guys to fucking act over a fucking premeditated murder that's been my whole fucking life, you dumb fucking cunts? I've been screaming out this whole time, and it's just like no one even fucking cares. They just look around it as, oh, there ain't nothing else to see here but a mental health issue. Oh, fuck yourselves. I just got back into my fucking brain. Now you want to fucking wipe me all up out of way? Mr. Johnny Lee working up a smear campaign just the same way as if I was doing any other fucking job. They're trying to smear me out of anything I do. And my last boss should fucking know it. At Strong Converting. And I think even the bosses before at other places should know it. And I know people I worked with. One in particular that I feel should write me a letter. Write a letter of caring about me. 12 pages. 18 pages. Both sides. About this stuff. In my favor, because he got to see me inside of one place saying and suggesting I was poisoned up, and inside of the next not knowing what the fuck is happening in my life, and you walk up to me like, what the fuck is wrong with you, G? I don't know, man. I got a lot going on right now. I don't know. So either way, people just move around it, and it's just like, damn. I'm having to deal. I have to then deal with being put away, basically, or being put this way, so that these people can get away with their rapey shit, their poisoning shit, their hacking shit, their hijacking shit, breaking and entering into my home. Fucking how long did it take for them to do this shit while I worked my ass off through like 11 years of homelessness, fighting homelessness, just to have this shit happen? How long did it take for you to get in my house and do what you were fucking doing in my house that I could fucking see for my fucking self? I'm being gaslit like a motherfucker. Not just lights, not just the coffee, not just little piddly shit either. I'm talking a poison I think was put in my fucking bath, meaning for me to fill up the bathtub, go in the bathtub, and here I go. Yet again. Go around it as if there's not a crime here if you need to, but I'm not crazy. I know the world around me is fucked up and crazy. It refuses to reflect to what's been done to me. But people die every day from people from people doing shit like this to them, and with little 10%, 5%, 2% of this kind of activity because they don't know what to do. They're all young, you know, and then they want to make it like I'm the danger to myself and others when they know the fuck well they've been poisoning me off to push me in that way. Oh, go fuck yourself. So I'm still here, barely. It's just a fucking endless war. I'm breaking down. This house of horrors is called surviving betrayal from your own so-called tribe, your own so-called friends, you know. Your own so-called family members that are working in this way, all to save their own fucking faces. They know the fuck well why they needed a family. Because it was to psychologically push it back, push my tone back, so that, like, oh, don't say anything around the children. Sorry, but I'm sitting here trying to protect my life, and I don't give a fuck who you are. You belong in fucking jail because you've been fucking poisoning me up my entire fucking life. So I'm still here, barely broken, but I'm breathing. And the worst part of it is, I can't, and I probably will never be able to play the drums again. I'll never actually get my actual life back. A no organic life whatsoever. I'm hoping that I can be freed up from the crimes that have happened to me so where I don't have to worry about bills and everything else while I'm being ignored by the police and ignored by the doctors on all fronts. Where do I go to get a toxicology makeup where I don't have to go through a Freemasonry shit camp? Because that's what it is. They're controlling the availability of me reaching out for help. You see? Same thing I just said with the fucking, hey, can I get that recording so I can build on to that, to what happened in that recording? To the police? I don't really have full memory of what happened there. All I remember is I needed to get away. And that I was in Minneapolis and it went to fucking Lester Prairie. Fuck, what the fuck? It makes no sense. It should go to the nearest signal in the nearest place, regardless. So I believe even that's being controlled to some level of the CIA brick brigade inlaid fucking promissory of being, you don't get anywhere. We're not trying to let you get anywhere. This is called an operation. That's what a CIA operation is. Stupid fucks. And these people think that they can go waltz into a church like my dad. I'm gonna go waltz into church and praise God in a church. While I don't do anything fuck for all for my son, but fuck up his entire life. Go fuck yourself, Dad. You're a piece of shit. And then he gets to go to my niece's wedding over my mom and I? Oh, what a fucking piece of shit you are, G. What a piece of fucking shit you are, Tom Merton. And what a piece of shit you are to even think that way should be correct, Mr. Jeffrey. And Kenny, you had to run to fucking Texas because I think you know the fuck well what would have happened if you were in Minnesota. Bitch ass nigga. So, even in the fact that I've been headed for danger all of my life, fighting for my health, fighting for my life, fighting for my finances, fighting for opportunities, fighting for my ability to breathe in my own body so that I could utilize my mind correctly, things like that. It's just the worst part is knowing that this was y'all's choice. That's the worst part of it all. I knew that these things could happen. Identity theft can happen. Hacking can happen. People's lives can be hijacked. Satanic ritual abuse can be used. They want to perform, perform to off babies, for crying out loud. Enhance fear first so that they can get the adrenochrome and drink it. You guys are a fucking bunch of dumb punks. You know that? Y'all are gonna go to hell if you don't turn from Baphomet, Satan, Beelzebub, Baal. Oh, but yeah, go worship Jesus Christ in a podunky church. Go pretend. Go pretend that you're a Christian man, Dad. Go pretend. That's all you're doing, you dumb fucks. I don't care how it sounds either, because these people are the watchmen over my life. They chose to play dumb. They chose to act like men while living their life like little 2-year-old boys in a fucking playground. Oh, fucking ghetto ass pieces of gutter trash. Go worship and set foot in that church. Your body certainly isn't the temple. I can tell you that. Ask for the Holy Ghost to come over your body. See how well it happens for you. Because I don't think it's going to happen for you at all. You want to play King of the Hill on the backs of all of those that you've ruined. All them lives that are fucking dead. That's what you want. And that's why I wanted to make my next session, and I really am pissed off that I can't make it, but my next session is that, like a Misty Mountain Hop. It's very bloody, sacrificing to Baal, sacrificing children to Baal. Yeah, I want to make like 38 songs about that. Or 58. Fuck. 158. In a whole session. Because these people have been being killed left and fucking right. So yeah, go ahead and play on the backs of the real ones, leaving them in ruins. See how far it gets you in the afterlife, dickwad. Still I rise, even if it's slow, even if I'm sick, all the way down to the bone. I'm getting up every day and dragging these chains made up of these mountainous things that have been staged and set in my life. They have more access to me than I have access to me, obviously. Police think they know me better than I know myself. Same thing with these shit camp doctors. I can't even go into the doctor's office and tell them that it's a very calculated and cold, acute poisoning for all of my life that I had to seriously get away from. So I would like a toxicology report. Oh, well, we gotta get him up to the 5th floor so he's on the mental unit. Fuck you people. I know it happened before and I don't want to go through that again. Can tell you that. So, I still believe in the magic of the Lord. I still believe in trust in the Lord. I still believe in faith in the Lord. I still believe in praying on those very things. If you're having trouble in any area of those things, you can pray on them. And if you pray with a studious heart, the Lord's going to grow them things. Your faith and love and trust in the Lord. So, it's not a fairy tale or a fantasy. It's real. It's gut deep. It's miracles. It's supernatural. It's healing. That somebody somewhere will see this and finally be able to say, yes, Matthew, this is a crime. Yes, Matthew, I see you, and I see you as a man. Not these other people. I see you as a true warrior, G. And so when we're done letting evil win, that's when Heartworks begins. Until then, you're just working on your heart. But I would like my heart's work to begin. Not just working on my heart. I would like the actual mission and the movement to start. If I don't ever get there, well, at least I know who I was writing it with, and I feel I know who was writing through me. Because the low down, dirty, shameful ways that these people have done me. So yeah, I outgrew them creating a homegrown mission in this kind of country hyper pop way. People want to ignore my lyrical values, but they're there. And I have a feeling that they're going to go big one day. So I don't care. Otherwise, people are just going to be snakes and want to steal everything. Oh, good for you, you snake. We get to steal from the very people that should never have anything stolen from them anymore. Good for you. Go consider yourself a man. You ain't no fucking man, and I don't care how you fucking wear a suit. So this is my country soul's confession, soaked in a sacred rage, and it is. So let it be known. You erased me from my own life. I'm going to do everything in my power then to erase anybody from loving you the way that you love me. How about that? You haven't been here for me. You haven't done anything for me. I just ask for the simple things like a lawnmower help. I can't even get that. With the way this man did me, he switched my lawnmower with his because we have the same lawnmower. The serial number that I had was ripped off of it, or whatever they did, because Aurelia brought to me that serial number. You see? And I have the right to speak my piece about these people because they are crimes against me. What are they gonna fucking suggest? Oh, I gotta be so scared of him, while placing a bat in my car, setting up the fucking camera, pushing me to try and create a reaction that they could use. What a bunch of bitches, dude. You all are a bunch of bitches. That's all I can say. Proxy war made fucking bitches. You don't turn from your ways, you're gonna go to hell. I don't care what church you set foot in. I don't care what scripture you learn. So now I speak for everyone who's been left for dead while still barely holding on. Just trying to breathe in the regular life back and get their regular life back. Can we do that though? Explain to me. How do I get my life back when I was poisoned up at 2? Poisoned up in all of these other areas of my life so that they could control my mind covertly, pushing me off. Like, I'm reaching out for love. Like, hey, love me. Please love me. I need your help. And just fuck you, little boy. You know, so yeah. Aurelia, I loved you. I loved you a whole fucking lot. So you to do what you did? You to fucking do what you did? Fuck you. And this goes for all the other ladies in my life that work by proxy. Emily, you can go fuck yourself too. Cheryl Rita, you can go fuck yourself too. And anybody else that's working up in this kind of fucking fashion against me, you can go fuck yourself too. And I don't care if you got blood relations to me. Fuck you for doing what you've done to me, you dumb fucking pieces of shit. Goodbye. Thank you for everyone else listening out here. As though this message wasn't for you, but it's to hopefully get your support so you can download my video and upload it into SpongeBob SquarePants trunk and then re-upload it or whatever. Just make up a name. Call it recycling plastics number 5, where number 5 has even that much more forever chemicals to create Alzheimer's and fucking shit, or Alzheimer's and dementia in the brain. Meanwhile, we could have cannabis parts. We could have cannabis parts that are not bad to eat out of. Same thing with pacemakers. Same thing with everything else that they do medically. Whatever. I'm so tired of this fucking world, this Freemasonry shit camp out here. I could fucking puke.